What's going on, devoted geeks? Welcome to Geek Devotions. This is a channel from a couple of devoted geeks who are devoted to letting you know that you are loved. And my name is Captain Nostalgia, and I normally am all on victims and villains, but I came over here like Gollum to the ring, and I stole the Geek Devotion channel. But yeah, so I do a podcast called Victims and Villains. We're also a YouTube channel where we talk about anything in pop culture, and we do it with the heart to let you know that you have worth and that you have value. And we are the marriage between pop culture and suicide prevention. It's just as simple as that. So the links will be in the descriptions below. But so the DC Universe app launched last September, and it has been an adventure going through titles that I just normally haven't been reading. And we have been publishing a lot more DC Universe content over on our channel. And so I wanted to publish a bit of DC Universe content for Geek Devotions. And I'm here today talking about the first 12 issues of the Geoff John's run on Justice Society of America. So Justice Society of America is a 12-issue run set back in 2006. When you're reading it through the DC app, it has 3 arcs, and but there's an overarching arc that happens throughout the course of it. So the first arc is essentially 4 issues. Someone is killing these members of the Justice Society, and like the original OG Justice Society is being kind of picked off one by one. And like the way they set it up, it's Vandal Savage is like this big bad. If you don't know anything about Vandal Savage, he's essentially another version of Ra's al Ghul in the DC universe. He just exists. He's immortal, and he's a cool character, and he's really underutilized throughout the arc. They introduce him, and he is literally in this arc as his arc ends literally as quick as it began, and it's kind of devastating because of how small it is. And then they have this massive crossover with the Justice League of America, and this half of the portion is to be honest, like, I don't really remember a lot of what the Justice League, this crossover was. It really wasn't all that good. And the DC Universe app only has the Justice Society of America portion of it, so I really wasn't invested enough into the characters to want to read the arc. The arc is in question is called The Lightning Thief. So if you guys have read it, what did you guys think about it? Make sure that you guys comment below and let us know. But it ends over the last few issues of this kind of ending that Justice Society, Justice League makes a way for a new member in Citizen Steel, who is currently on Legends of Tomorrow, and he is played awesomely by Nick Zano. I'm not a huge fan of the show, but I do like Zano in it. I grew up with Zano on the Amanda Bynes show, What I Like About You, so seeing him in a newer role like that, it's kind of cool for me. Side note, but what I really liked about the Justice Society, the last arc, is essentially it focuses a lot more on Power Girl. It focuses on her mythology, and kind of like this world gets a new Superman, and it's not just any Superman, it's Kingdom Come Superman. If you have never read Kingdom Come, you are missing out. It is one of the best stories that has ever been put to comics in the last 30 years. I cannot recommend it enough. But he gets entered the world, like there's a lot of mystery that's like surrounding it, and just the way that their arcs, like Superman's arc and Power Girl's arc, the way that they just coexist and intertwine, like, and just the storytelling aspect of that. It's the latter half of the arc is the really strongest point of it. So overall, I didn't even talk about the art. The art in this it's it's beautiful. Like it's colorful, and it's fast paced, and it has it doesn't have really a depth to it, but it's it's like fun, vibrant art that really kind of exists with the story. Like these are lighter arcs that are being told, but the arc with Superman and the Power Girl arc, like that is an arc that just kind of exists. It's more psychological, and it kind of dives into some darker themes, and that I appreciate about it. And the art kind of stays consistent with some of the lighter tones of the previous issues. It carries over, unfortunately. But overall, the Justice Society of America it's a hit or miss. Honestly, when it's really strong, it's really strong, and when it's really forgettable, it's really forgettable. The thing about it is that there's a lack of narrative throughout the course of this, which is really surprising to me, because everything that I've ever read from Geoff Johns, be it his Green Lantern run, be it Justice League, or even Shazam, he has always had a very strong vision, a very strong narrative. And this one, it jumps back from the main story to trying to build up the Justice Society of America and look for legacies, and it jumps around too much from one person to one person. The book is just a little bit too big for its bridges, so this is not a title that I would recommend. I would, though, recommend the Superman Power Girl arc of this, which starts in issue 9. So if you guys have read Justice Society of America, what did you guys think about it? I'm actually going to give it a 2.5 out of 5, because like I said, there are redeeming moments about this. The art in this is really solid. When the storytelling is focused, it's really good, but when it's unfocused, it lacks massively. What did you guys think about Justice Society? Who is your favorite member and why? Make sure that you guys comment below and let us know. Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, so that way every time Geek Devotions publishes something awesome, you guys are the first to hear about it. And if you guys want to, please make sure that you guys check out my channel as well. But more importantly, right now, if you're watching this video and you or someone you know is struggling with suicide, addiction, self-harm, or depression, please reach out to either Geek Devotions or Us Over Victims and Villains. Suicide is currently the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. There are 123 suicides that take place each and every day, and when you scale back internationally, there are 800,000 successful suicides. That's one death roughly every 40 seconds. So if you or someone you know is struggling, you guys can reach out to us on any of our social media. We have all the links for both Geek Devotions and Victims and Villains in the description below. Call the Suicide Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255, or also text anonymously to 741-741. And if you guys can even go to victimsandvillains.net/hope, where you guys can find even more resources beyond that. We want to get you guys the help that we believe and we know is possible for you. So until next time, stay devoted. What did you guys... Blah, 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 blah. It's so good that Dallas is editing this. Blah, 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 blah.